Hey Sagittarians, it's Luke Voulgarakis from LV Life and welcome to your quick tarot for September 2024. Let's see what we've got for you. Now, have you looked over your August video? Because it's worth doing that in retrospect just to see if any of it came into fruition. Please do let me know in the comments. I love to see your comments, and when you like, follow, subscribe and share on my channels, it really makes a difference. It's free for you to do, and it means I get to reach more people, and I super appreciate it. All right, I've got 3 cards for you. Here we go. All right, Sagittarius. Let's start here with our King of Pentacles. I don't know, so I'm just adjusting the camera here. I don't know if you, like a king lands a throne, like it is his birthright, and he's in a place where he's always supposed to be. But I don't know if something is making you feel overwhelmed. Maybe you're feeling overwhelmed with responsibility, like things are good, you know, on paper things are great. You're leaning into your authority, you're like where you're supposed to be, like a king in a throne. But sometimes that responsibility feels like a burden. Sometimes it's overflowing, like in terms of overgrowing, sorry. A bit like this, you know, it lifts up and it grows all around him, so you can't really distinguish from what are his cloaks to what is the leaves and the nature growing around him. So it's a sense of not letting things overwhelm you, not letting your duties and responsibilities overwhelm you. That might be what you're feeling at the moment. And then we've got the Emperor. So there's like the Emperor and a king, and then a queen. Like, what's going on? All this royal energy for you. So when we think about an emperor, there is a difference between an emperor and a king. An emperor rules over the land, but the belief about an emperor is that he has a direct connection to God, or whatever word works for you. That he is not just the leader, but he is the leader with this kind of divine access, and that he knows more than the average human being. So an emperor can be someone who's very wise, authoritative. Maybe this is you, but maybe it's somebody in your life. And I think perhaps when we think about it with this level of responsibility of a king, is there someone in your life that is kind of projecting their views, opinions, their responsibilities onto you? And maybe that's feeling like a lot. Maybe it's feeling like it's overwhelming you. But have you been to this emperor and talked it out? Hello, Mr. Emperor, I'm feeling overwhelmed. Can I borrow your wisdom? What do you do in situations where you feel overwhelmed? How do you manage it? So rather than going to the emperor with a problem, you want to go to the emperor with a problem and ask for advice. And that's going to kind of tickle the emperor's ego a little bit. And so I think that's where you're at. If you're feeling overwhelmed, you need to go and seek advice and counsel from someone that you look up to, someone that's wise, perhaps somebody, even your boss maybe, like if this is a work thing. But then we've also got the queen energy. So there's a difference here between king and queen, right? And between emperor and king and queen. But the queen is someone who didn't land on the throne through her birthright, but she married into the royal family, and she learned royal etiquette. She bared the king's children, and she probably had to learn things a lot faster than a royal who would have grown up with it all. So the queen really deserves her throne. She has worked really hard for it, and she sits up here. She's got a lucky black cat, and she's got a wand, which is like manifestation or creation. She's got this lovely sunflower, this beautiful banner behind her. So things are good for the queen, right? Because she's worked hard. So I feel like when you put these 3 together, not only are you in the place that you're supposed to be, you work damn hard to get there, But for some reason, at the moment, although it feels right, you still feel overly challenged or overwhelmed by the whole thing. So who can you turn to for support? You need to ask for help, and I really think that you need to go to that Emperor person and ask for their guidance. Not, I've got a problem, what do I do? But I've got a problem, and how can you inspire me? What would you do in this situation? What have you learned on your journey? And I think very much that's how the Queen learns her royal etiquette, is that she comes into the family and she has to observe, she has to be curious, she has to ask for their wisdom and advice. She can't just do it all on her own. And so I think this is the message here. Like, you don't have to uphold everything on your own. You can ask for support and guidance and advice, perhaps even from the person who's projecting that level of stress onto you. So I hope that resonates for you. You're going to go and you're going to ask for wisdom and advice, and you're going to tickle the Emperor's ego a little bit, so that he doesn't feel like you're moaning. All right, have a wonderful month ahead. If you want a private reading, visit me at lukevoulgarakis.com/tarot. We can arrange that. We can do a video call. I can do you a video and upload it to YouTube as a private link. Or you can come to my Wellbeing Centre in Fareham. If you'd also like to make a small donation, I'd appreciate that, to the Buy Me a Coffee link or my PayPal link. That just helps me to continue doing what I'm doing and reach more people. Thank you. Have a wonderful month. Bye-bye.